Okay, let's go. Finally. Thank you for coming. Thank you for waiting. Actually, I don't know why you're still here, because literally it will just be some questions and answers. But I believe some of you stayed here for several days and got some presents, I believe. Raise the hand who got some presents. Some stuff. Only you? And that's it? We throw like several thousand caps above over there. Okay. Let's start. But I actually don't know how exactly we should start. Come here. Yes, you. This is Dmitry, head of PR.
Hello everybody, how you doing? Wow, I'm for the first time. I'm for the first time here because 3 days ago I was on a B2B stand, and this is really cool energy here. Thank you very much, guys. Clap your hands. Okay, we are here today to make a Q&A session with Nikita Buyanov. It's himself. Hey guys, it's him. Finally, legend. Also, all the team who attended Battle State, our booth with us. I mean, Yaroslav, can you? Yaroslav, Chief Project Manager of Escape from Tarkov. Jean, Lead Game Designer of Escape from Tarkov. Who else? Sergey Domontovich, Game Designer. Anton Zuev, Chief Project Manager of Arena. Mikhail Kasatkin, Game Designer for the both projects. George Mimeshkin, Senior PR Manager. Two community managers, Angela, Christian, come here. Andrei Yusirov, Unity Lead Programmer for Arena. Okay. And Denis Ponomarev, come here. Lead Graphic Designer, yeah. Our TikTok man, yeah. So this is the whole team, I hope. Not the whole team, but most of the team. And Rinat Rafikov, of course, motion designer. Cool. Now it's cool. So let's start our Q&A session. Thank you very much that you are joining us today. We will give you a microphone to ask any questions you want, and Nikita will just answer it. Very simple. Also, we will give away some stuff. Yeah, guys, you can go out. Yeah, everybody. Only Nikita is here now. So yeah, and we will give away some stuff. For the best questions, Nikita will choose.
Yes, exactly. It's not the whole team, of course. It's only those who was on Gamescom, who is on a Gamescom. How exactly we should do it? Все через жепу.
Hey, oh.
Отлично. Окей. Ну вообще да, конечно. Окей.
Okay, guys.
Who wants to be first?
Who wants to ask the first question? I see this arm. He was the first. Come here. This guy. Yeah. He was the very first. Okay, what is your question to Nikita?
So Nikita, the question I've been asking for a year from now, it's when is it going to get fixed, the problem with the desync, with the server desync?
Okay, we are starting with this.
Okay, it sounds like we do nothing, that's all.
No, it's, I know, like, I hate to ask this question because I know you always get insulted, harassed by the community. Like, I'm sorry for that, but that's just like a personal question because lately I couldn't enjoy the last wiper. I tried to play this wiper and I had a lot of problems. I mean, there are several problems too, but the most one problem I had was with the desync. Sometimes I got killed behind the wall. Sometimes I tried to shoot someone and he didn't get hit. So that's the main question.
Okay, thank you for the question, Nikita. Actually, yeah.
Actually, what I can say, like we had a technical patch just before the wipe, and it was purely related to desync. And as I believe, as we saw many responses, as we saw like stats about everything, yes, it became much more smoother, much more. So I believe something is not right again, I guess, Yaroslav.
Everything is okay, but when there's a lot of people, when the patch is coming, so the servers have to deal with it.
Yes, I think the main reason right now, at your case, that every time when we have a wipe, it all becomes unstable in terms of people overflowing the servers. So maybe it's about this. You need to check it again. You need to check it again. We also have a problem on streets right now. Streets are not like good enough for the server thing, so it will be fixed soon. So we have issues with this thing on streets, but not on other locations, I believe. Дай ему еще микрофон, что-то еще хочет.
Again?
Да.
Again?
Да.
I'm talking about the last wipe because I joined in the middle of the wipe.
Last wipe.
Yeah, last wipe.
Ah,
I'm
you need to
talking
check
about
current wipe. Come on.
Yeah.
Why last wipe?
I even did this wipe. I even did this wipe.
I played a year ago. It was
yeah,
fucked.
I know, wait. So I tried custom. I tried lighthouse, and I even tried reserve, and I still had those problems. That's why I've been asking Nikita.
Okay, you need to check it. You need to check it right now, please.
Okay,
The
next question, I think.
Yes.
Guys, let's ask interesting questions, okay? Okay, who will be next? Okay, let's do with you.
When we get the first petable cat inside the hideout?
Actually we kind of doing it right now. We modeled the cat. The cat will be 100% in the hideout. 100%. If you watch the stream, like 24-hour stream, there was a cat, the black one. There will be a cat, not the black one, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah,
Really
it's
good cat.
teaser. It's teaser.
Yes.
Soon TM, right?
So actually, that stream contained a lot of teasers. Yes, a lot of teasers, upcoming stuff. So yeah. Next one. Next one.
Okay, next one. I don't know. Okay, this guy.
Which is your favorite map?
My favorite map, Streets, of course. Streets.
Why?
The best. Why? Because like it's the most beautiful location. Like 1,000 hours we put it in this location, so it's just the pure art, I believe. And eventually, hopefully, it will run well.
Okay.
I promise.
Okay, I see Killer in the crowd. Dude.
Okay. First of all, Nikita, you are the best. You are the Lord. I love you, on a metaphorical way. I talked with your devs outside, and I have a question for the loot system and meta things. You said you don't like meta. That's
Yes.
right. Because like maybe sort of attachment problem, etc., etc. Like for example, M416 was like a big meta weapon, one wipe. Did you consider maybe like make high tier attachments for barter trades and like loot specific items? For example, if we got reserve like military base and where Glukar gets a key like for an armory or something like his private stash, and if you kill him, you got the key like for 10-time use or maybe 5-time use, and there's like a pretty good chance that you get like high tier attachments like silencers or salient arm handguard, something like this.
You should be a game designer.
What?
For sure. You should be a game designer. It's not like the question, it's more like suggestion. And
Did you just consider some idea like this because it would? What's your opinion on that? That's my question.
it's not a bad idea. So it's possible actually.
Thank you very much.
About the metas and everything, it's always ongoing process. We balance things, we add new things, we nerf things, so it all depends. That's why we test the game for the 7 years already, and still it needs to be balanced. Thank you, thank you.
We actually can raffle tattoo slot right now. But how to do it?
Huh?
We can raffle a tattoo slot right now. Raffle, just a give. Yeah, one slot. But how to do it? I think maybe with any merch. Okay. Okay, we'll think it out. We'll think it out how to do it. Yeah, I think like this. Nikita, just shoot it in the crowd.
So who wants that tattoo right now? Oh, so many of them.
Just shoot it in the crowd, I think.
Okay. He's really wanted. He's really wanted. Yes. Finally, somebody happy. Finally. Okay. Okay. Go. Go.
Okay, next question. Next question from. I don't know. I just want. Okay, let's.
Yeah. First of all.
Yeah. Let me.
Okay. First of all, desync is a feature, not a bug. And second of all, have you invested into esports, or is there any plans for Arena to have a pro scene and the esports scene?
Yes, that's actually this is one of the big parts that we wanted to create the arena. First of all, we want to create something in between Escape from Tarkov and arcade shooter players. So we wanted to create something mid-core. And the second thing is we decided to make it esports compatible with the help of all of the knowledge that we are know. And yeah, a lot of features in Arena and a lot of tools related to Arena is created for the tournaments, for creating custom tournaments, and for the esports. And that's why we started to cooperate with professional esports players to test Arena and to balance it and make it perfect for the esports.
And yeah, by the way, we just released our first look gameplay video on our YouTube channel of Arena. Just
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, guys, you can just check it right now on our YouTube channel.
Yes.
6 minutes of Arena gameplay. Okay, who will be the next? I want somebody from. Okay, yeah, you. Okay.
Hey, I just wanted to ask what's your future, I don't know how to say it, what's the plans for Streets of Tarkov, because you're just expanded it, and maybe for other maps, and if you want to finally connect these maps together in the future.
I see.
Thank you.
So we still have planned 2 expansions of Streets, but we decided to make it playable first. Because literally it's too big, too complicated. We still have a lot of things to do technically to make it run really better. And we decided that most likely the expansion will be in the release version. So we will not test it on beta testing. The expansion will be in the release version. And above that, we plan to launch new location, hopefully this year, hopefully for the New Year's patch. And probably there could be one more expansion of old location. I can't tell you yet which exact location will be, but we plan to do it this year too. Da? Yes.
Okay, cool. Thank you. This part of crowd, nobody. Who? Who wants? Nobody. Okay, next question. You. Yeah, go here. He's just so far from you, you know.
So, will you continue the work at older maps, or just focus today on Arena and streets?
I just told you that there will be expansion of old location, some of it, and also I think it's not finished because even after release we plan to expand them and connect them, of course. The connection of all locations is just like the big task that we need to understand how exactly we should do it, because literally it's really hard to tell how exactly it should be, because the detailization of location is really big. We're even thinking about cut the detailization, for example, on streets to make it playable, to make it bigger, because the amount of detail is too much for that location. Next one.
Okay, next one. I saw these eyes.
Hello, I have a question for Arena actually, because you have this game mode Overrun I saw on the homepage. You can play versus AI. Will it also be possible to play with less players? I mean, with 2 friends, as in 3-man teams? Because it's only for 5 players now, I saw on the page.
So the thing is, the arena will consist of 2 like main modes, ranked and unranked. Unranked game modes will be customizable, so you'll be able to just duel, 1-on-1, 2-on-2, and everything. So it will be much more flexible than ranked. Ranked will be pretty limited and exact. So yeah, like you will have a chance to play with your friends, to make custom matches, but it will be unranked match, just for the training purposes.
I have a question. Will you add things to Arena which you don't add to the main game, like weapons or items?
Once again?
Will you add items or weapons to the Tarkov Arena which you don't add to the normal game?
I see. It's possible actually, because I can say 100% that there will be some custom gear just for Arena. So it will be like launched in Arena, and after that you'll be able to find it in an EFT. So Arena and the main game will be connected, and the connection will be not only for you, like if you have the main profile of EFT, you'll be able to play as your character in Arena, and you will be able to actually earn money and transfer them to your main account with Arena, but also some specific items will be in the loot tables of EFT. So if you find like these specific items, they will be usable in Arena. For example, customizable like presets, custom presets and everything. So the connection will be pretty interesting. But I don't know, like, it's possible that Arena will have some custom weapons, at least at some time. Like we launch them in Arena and then they will be in the main game, something like this.
Okay, next question. We saw an arm here. Who you wanted? This guy. Okay.
Hi. Thank you. I have 2 questions. I would like to ask, do we eventually have to meet the rest traders in Raid, or was it only a one-time thing with Lightkeeper?
Can you say it again, please?
Are we going to meet the rest of the traders in person in Raid, or was it only one-time thing with Lightkeeper?
First question.
And I have another question.
Okay, first question.
Yeah.
So it was about the traders, right?
Yeah.
There's the Lightkeeper, and will there will be more traders like this? Okay. Eventually, yes. Yes.
Okay. The next question is, what are the plans for EFT after the launch? I mean, are we going to make it an open world survival game, or is it going to be a next project like Russia 2028 or what is called?
Okay. We don't plan, like, it's not our main goal to create open world survival game with EFT. We want to create we want to combine locations all together and see how it will go. But EFT was never a survival game, so it was more about like the fights, the tactical stuff and everything. So yeah, other than that, like the big survival game is better to be other type of game, like standalone game, I don't know, our new game for example, but not like the EFT. So the main goal for the EFT to have consistent gameplay and the main quest that we will add later, storyline quest, which will actually, you will need to escape from Tarkov. So this is the main goal for the EFT, not like the survival open world something. Next one.
Okay, next question. I see this guy in the idea rig. No, you don't want to ask a question. I mean, yeah, on the right. You don't want to ask. Yeah, you don't want. Okay.
Is the auctions function still planned? Because it used to be on the trader screen like last wipe still, I think.
Can you say it again, please?
The auctions function from like the flea market. There was like an auctions button for like years, which was grayed out.
Options button in the flea market, right?
Yeah, like
and,
the trader screen.
And you want what to do with it?
Does it still happen? Because it got removed with the new patch.
Okay, the option button was removed in the last patch in the flea market.
Auctions. Я думаю, что за options еще? So auctions, okay. We removed that because we seem like it was like planned long time ago. It is an obsolete feature, and we actually don't know what to sell in auctions. Like we don't have some really unique stuff to sell it. Maybe after we will add like elite modification parts, they will have like some kind of statistic track on them, like in CS, and they will give you some kind of bonuses like experience bonus and everything. And the weapon will be more personalized. Maybe it will be a good idea to return to auctions idea and make it. But right now we kind of removed it because it's obsolete feature, and that's it.
Okay, good. Thank you for the question.
Hello. Is it possible that come skins into Escape on Tarkov? And I don't mean Hello Kitty skins or so. I mean real chat skins like camouflage or so in different colors.
Yes, we have a design for it. We have a plans for it. I don't exactly know when exactly it should be, but we have a design, so yeah, it's planned.
Hi Nikita, thanks for the nice game. It's still one of the best realistic shooters. So my question is, why you changed the task a shooter born in heaven?
This guy.
So we get all the feedback from you and make some corrections to make you a little bit happier. That's it. Sometimes it must be easy, but in other cases it must be super hard. It's okay. Okay, I get it. We will make it super hard again.
No.
Yes.
No, don't do that.
The feedback. That's what I call the feedback.
Hi, I was just wondering, out of all the bosses you've made so far, who's your favorite, and how do you come up with the ideas for your bosses, essentially? How do you come up with the idea for your bosses? Like, how did you...
Bosses.
Yeah, how did you think of them, and who's your favorite personally?
Okay. Bosses. So the bosses are connected with lore. The lore in the game, it's not so obvious right now, but with the help of storyline quests, you will get the idea, you will get what's going on and who the hell they are, the bosses, the traders, and like the terror group and everything. So every single boss has his story, and we just kind of modeled the potential future situation when we'll have some kind of region with the gangs, and we kind of like we just made them to look real, and there's also references actually over there, like in our history, like 19th of Russia and everything. So we just made a combination of these different stories and created these bosses. So of course some of them are like Hollywood style, Tagila for example. Actually Tagila was created just for lulz. So somebody said like, we need the brother of Killer Tagila, and that's it. And I decided that, okay, he will be like with a hammer. and he will be on the factory location. So yeah. Other than that, the bosses, they are not like just like brutal or frightful people. They control areas of Tarkov. So they belong to different areas. They have their own gangs and everything, and they have their own story and the lore inside Escape from Tarkov. So it's not just like some kind of characters. They are like have their story. My favorite is Killa. Killa, yes. This guy.
Okay, next question.
Do you think about add a blood system in the game, like with transfusions and blood types, like in DayZ game?
Okay, I see. So at first the health system was too complicated, and that's why I overplayed the DayZ long time ago. I played a little DayZ, and I think that okay, we need to do something like bigger and complicated. But actually, those features were cut, and we decided to make it simpler. But at least something is planned for the health and treatment system, that it will be overdosing, and how to say it, Len? You get used to a specific drug and it doesn't work. Addiction, and not addiction. When his resistance, the whole lineup of this medical stuff, we decided to make it just for you not to constantly use painkillers and going around the location. So it will be harder to treat yourself, and that's it. But not like the infusions and everything. We decided to let's keep it simple. That's it.
Okay, next question.
What is your favorite item and why?
My favorite item?
Соленый пес, колбаса.
Actually, I have a lot of items. My favorite one. Сгущенка.
Тушенка.
Сгущенка. Not тушенка, сгущенка.
Сгущенка.
Condensed milk. Condensed milk.
Okay, next one.
Hello, I also have a question regarding Arena. So, do you intend to expand Arena in the future, like with DLCs or further maps? And if so, will they be free for Edge of Darkness edition?
Free?
Who knows? No. If Arena will get expansions in the future, like DLCs or maps.
Okay.
Just like EFT itself will also get DLCs. So I'm asking whether Arena will also get DLCs.
No, okay. Arena will not have DLCs. Arena will have seasons, and these seasons will be somehow contain something new. It will not be like some I don't know, some DLCs that you need to buy or something. So Arena itself is DLC kinda, and a different game. And it will be stays the same as it is. Next
one.
So like the game is basically getting easier and easier by the wipe. Let's face it.
That's not true.
But like some players are already like above level 50, and now with Arena that you will be able to like share your XP and money. Aren't you like worried that the game at some point will be too easy and be the next Battlefield as an example?
I don't think so, because Arena will only give you. It will only give you something, not everything. You'll still need to, if you have the main account, you'll still have to progress in it. So Arena will not give you everything. It will just additional resources that you will collect if you win, of course. So it will not be like the different game that you will just play and make everything good in your stash. So it's not like, it's just another type of income. That's it.
Okay, next question.
I have a question for the hideout. Will be there a mobile version to access the crafts and items for the hideout?
Yes, actually we plan, a long time ago actually we planned to make some kind of companion application, and I think there is a high chance that will be released before release, and it will contain some helpful stuff. For example, completed crafts collection, the insurers collection, and everything. It will not be the full-scale inventory management, but it will help somehow. You will be able to at least grab your insurance, grab your items completed after the crafting, and so on.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, by the way. And is there any chance we will get the AR-57? Is there any chance we can get the AR-57? It's like an M4 style P90.
I see, AR-57. It's, I don't know, it's possible, it's possible. I never thought about it. I saw it, of course, but it looks like, I don't know, too rare for the world of EFT as a AN-94. Давай.
Can we have the get Altin back at Ragman level 4? Altenhelm. Bulletproof Altenhelm. Back to Ragman.
Bulletproof? Bulletproof Alten helmet.
You understand it already.
It's not bulletproof right now?
More important question. It is, there's one annoying thing about the stash. Can we fix our cases inside of the stash? So if you sort it, not everything got messed up as hell.
Okay. Запиши. It's noted. He will note it. He will note it. Yes. Yes.
With the upcoming armor rework, is it possible to put in the front a different plate than in the back, like front 6 and back 2?
Yes, yes. There will be the feature, the armor plate customization and setup on the rigs. So you'll be able to change plates, even the side one, the front, the back. So it will be possible to change plates.
Hello, when we will be able to loot Tagilla's hammer?
Tagilla's hammer.
You can just loot it right now, you know.
You
can try.
You should try. You should try loot it right now.
Yeah, you can try.
I don't know. Like just for fun, I guess it's possible. Actually, no, it's not possible right now. I mean, it's possible to do it. We have all the animations and stuff, but still, I don't know. We will think about it. We will think about it.
We have too much killers in one place at the moment. Next killer and next question.
It's a lore question about the predator of the book. Will he be available in the game as a trader or as a boss?
Actually, why not? Because there will be a functionality that you will be able to read books in the game pretty soon. We can add a book. I don't know. Like, we will think about it. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Let's go in the middle.
You talked about the connection between Arena and Tarkov and the character. Is the stats of the character gonna be in Arena as well? Strength, recoil, weapon recoil.
Okay. So the influence of skills of your main account to Arena account, yes? It will be limited. So most likely ranked game, all of you will have like the same skills, the same mastering level, everything the same. Unranked game, it depends. Maybe it should be. It will be limited somehow. So we understand that it could be a case that you are too overpowered to other players. So yeah, most likely it will be changed or limited somehow in Arena.
Yeah, hello. Is something like special cosmetics planned? For example, you get Kappa and you have the armband. Can you keep it for the next one or a new one after that? Or you get a high rank in Arena and get a cool cosmetic for that?
Yes. The first thing, there will be prestige system. So you'll be able to keep things through wipes. And yeah, Arena will... So there will be such thing called the Hall of Fame in the hideout. So you'll be able to place your like items, awards and everything. And this will be also linked to a prestige system. So yeah, you'll be able to get some items and transfer them to the next wipe. Yes?
Okay. Are there any new projects after Arena?
Any new projects after Arena?
Of course. Of course.
For example?
I can tell you. Right now we're kind of thinking about what should we do next.
Just leak something. They want it.
The thing is, I can promise you that we will continue to make the most hardcore games in history. In different genres, there will be only hardcore games. So it's still not enough people to suffer. We need more.
I don't know. Mikhail asks me to give it to you. I don't know why. I don't know why. Okay, next question. I'm back here. You. Yeah. Yeah. So he was the first. Okay.
Hi Nikita, thanks for being here. I think it's a pleasure for all of us that you're being here. I have a very Tarkov specific question for you. What's your favorite type of breakfast?
My favorite type of
Yeah, your
breakfast.
favorite type of breakfast.
I know his breakfast too.
Подожди, какой? Red Bull?
No, it's mine.
I just like, I don't know, everything with eggs. Like, I like eggs.
Just fight for the question, no?
Are you planning to make changes to the lighting of the game, mainly on interchange?
Can you say it again?
Are you planning to make changes to the lighting, mainly on interchange?
Yes. There's the big graphical overhaul is planned. We plan to change graphic visuals really noticeable. And we plan to do it before the release. And the light is in there too. So yes, it will be changed.
Hello, Nikita. As an EOD buyer, I want to know when are we getting the closed beta test for Arena?
Soon.
Beta test of Arena?
Beta test of Arena.
Oh,
Чё?
we know when.
This year.
This year.
This year.
Yeah.
The beta testing of Arena will start this year. So it's already, like, we have a pre-order starting. You can pre-order it and you'll be able to play it earlier and everything this year. Yeah. Arena is almost ready actually, so we just need more time to polish it.
So Lightkeeper told us that we will never be able to escape from Tarkov because we can't escape from ourselves, and you just told us that the main objective of the game will be to escape from Tarkov. So will we have to decide at some point if we want to stay there or if we will want to escape?
That's a smart question. He needs the price. He needs the price. For sure. Yes, you'll need to decide. You'll need to decide to leave it or to keep it. So, yeah. The story, the main story, the main quest, I like personally wait for that moment. I really want to see how it will be surprised with everything, because I'm always wanting to make some narrative games, not only combat cheaters 7 years. So yeah. The next one.
Здорово, Nikita.
Oh, привет.
So once the game is released, how do you plan to make like safe zones or something between the maps, or how it's going to work? So once they are all connected.
That's the question, because as I said before, we're still thinking of how exactly we should do it. So maybe the new technologies will give us an ability to make it like something like this. Maybe some kind of hubs, some kind of connection locations. Maybe it will be open world. We don't know, but something will be done for sure. The idea to have hideout or something for the social hub for your friends, it's also like on the spot. We didn't like left it. It's somewhere there. So maybe sometime you'll be able to invite your friends in your hideout and play card games. I don't know, eat tushonka together and then your other romantic things. So, yes.
Regarding Arena, what's the difference between somebody bringing in a cheap kit to an expensive kit? Is that going to be ranked and unranked? So on ranked, everybody's going to have a fair kit against each other?
Unranked is just you'll be able to select any kit, like just to test it, just to play with it. Ranked will be buyable. You need to purchase it with your rubles. So if you decide to play a ranked game, you must understand that you invest rubles, and if you die, you will lose this money. But again, there's a lot of presets, there's lots of conditions that will unlock different presets. There will be collectible presets. Like the preset system is the main thing, and the idea is to have it like cards, like in Magic the Gathering. So it will be cards, and you'll be able to find them in loot in EFT. I kind of told you the secret information. I should not tell you.
Okay, this guy.
I want to ask you about the idea behind making Escape from Tarkov and how you came.
That's a long question. It's like a long answer for this question.
We need 1 more hour or...
Yes, or 2.
Or two, yes.
The simple idea was to create something that we really wanted to play all time alone. And the thing is, like, I personally understood that if it will be so niche game with the online like 10,000 max, it will be perfect. I never thought that it will be go mainstream. It will go like global, and I never, especially, I didn't even imagine that I will be standing here answering question for the crowd. It's like fantastic. So it was nothing like we planned to conquer the world or something. We just wanted to create something specific and hardcore for those who really want such type of games. For the old timers, for those who like witnessed the revolution in gaming from 19th to 2000, the best time ever. The new games and like the new features, the new technologies, and I personally think that that was the time where the greatest game were. And it was a lot of hardcore games, of course. And we decided to make something hardcore for myself, for my friends, and that's it. That was an idea.
Cool, thank you.
Is it possible to find items in EFT and bring it to arena, especially, or only in arena and bring it to EFT and don't can find in the other games? Special items. Special items.
It's possible. It's possible. About the items on arena, I can tell this thing that when you play matches on arena, there is a chance that on a specific spots there will be some special weapons just for this match. So it's possible also that there will be items that you will collect, that you will loot on the arena, and if you win, you will be able to transfer them to your main account. So it will be a connection with new items, but I know exactly what items will be. So we will see. We will see.
Hello. As someone who
Hello.
really likes play scavs, are we getting more penalty on a scav and scav violence? Because still it's really high. So can we get tougher penalty for those who like to kill scavs as a scav?
Right now we're thinking about new system, about like the scav reputation. So maybe it's possible that we made I think it will be not like seasonal, but spontaneous scav war. That means there will be a status that every scav is hostile to each other, and you're free to kill anyone without any penalties. But then there will be like scav peace. I don't know, and if you will kill scav, the penalty will be applied. So we'll do something like this, because literally we have two like parts of players. First, like they think that it became too easy and too peaceful, like you should not kill anyone. It's not the Tarkov feel about the scav on scav violence. Another part saying like we need more violence. We need to kill everyone and everything.
Sergey, I ask you to check a chat. Maybe we can choose one or two questions from the chat, because people are watching now this session. Yeah, just check one or two, okay? Not right now, just yeah. Okay, another question. Who wants?
So we saw some kind of spec or black ops in the Tarkov movie when they raided the port or something, where the PMCs wanted to escape with the terror group craze, and we also saw them riding in on the BTR. So will there be some kind of extra faction in the game that you have to fight against or that you can join? And will they also have a known trader?
I can't tell you anything about this faction. I can't tell you yet. You will see it by yourself, and you will see it on the release version. We need to keep something at least to get you surprised more. So yeah, and also yes, there will be more factions: the UN, the Russian armed forces, the gangs, guerrillas, warfare stuff, like the sappers, a lot of, actually we still have plans to add at least 4 factions, and some of them will be concealed. For the moment you will see them in the release version. That's it.
Yeah, another question, Nikita. Weapon question. Can we still get the AN-94 Abakan or it's off the table?
Like I think it was 5 years, people constantly asking, please add a Bakan. And I have a typical answer that it's too rare for our world. But we added AVT, SVT, it's too rare too. So I think we'll add a Bakan someday. Maybe for Arena at the start, we will see. Okay.
Okay, it's me again, but this is the first question. In the hideout, there is a hammer that you use for the gym or for the ammunition. When you loot the hammer, can you equip it in your backsling instead of another weapon, and instead of having it in your backpack?
Maybe, it's possible. We need to think about
Fast
it.
question, fast answer, you know? Yeah, who's the next? Okay, yeah.
Hey, can we get a female character or boss in EFT? Boss is nice, yeah? Maybe?
There will be more female characters in the game. I can promise you that. I'm not sure about the boss, but there will be more characters.
Okay, Sergey, do you have a question for Nikita from the chat?
There was a lot of questions started with when this, when that, when this, when that. The funniest one was, can I romance one of the bosses?
They are thinking about Baldur's Gate, I think, right?
It's not like you can romance, but you can be friends with Ded Moroz, with the Santa Claus, yeah, or Scav. But no, romance is the other type of game. Yeah, not ours.
Okay, good question.
Will Arena get quests or Arena-related quests?
It's possible. Again, the arena itself will not contain quests, but there will be quests, I think so, within your main account. So some traders will give you tasks like you need to complete, you need to win several matches in arena or something. So somehow it will be linked. But the arena itself will not contain the quest system. There will be no traders in there. There will be no stash in there. There will be only the count of your rubles and some like special small stash for the prizes, and that's it.
So regarding the different factions that you just mentioned, will we be able to earn neutrality with them? Because on Lighthouse currently there are the rogues.
Yes, I understand. Yes. So right now on the Lighthouse, the rogues are kind of friendly to USEX, and the new faction on Shoreline, which like controls the port area with the machine guns, it will be Russian armed forces, and they will be friends with bears. Like so balance things.
I have a question. You just told us that there was several connections between EFT Arena and EFT. How do you keep both games balanced when you're only playing one of each game?
Again, it's nothing like you just change the game and you will play it. The best scenario is to play EFT and Arena because they are kind of fit each other. They feel like the whole game. So I think it will be balanced because again, the Arena will give you an ability to earn money, to earn rubles, but still you'll need to complete. You need to play EFT to unlock traders, use your like gear on Arena and everything.
But I have a follow-up question. You just told us there will be quests in EFT related to Arena. What if I don't buy EFT Arena? How can I do these quests, or do I just don't have these quests?
Most likely you will not have these quests, or you'll need to buy Arena.
Will there be a German boss in Tarkov and like curses at you in German?
I didn't think about it actually, because German boss. We actually think about some like boss that will be like the foreign boss, not like Russian or something, because we have rogues, they are ex-USEX. We are thinking about adding some like Western type of boss. We don't know yet. Maybe we'll add. I don't think about German, but it's possible actually. It's possible.
You mentioned investing rubles into ranked games in Arena. If you die, you lose that set. If we win, will we be able to loot the people we killed?
You can loot them, right, but you will not get anything with them. It's just it's other type of game. But maybe we will make a thing that if you loot people, it will be automatically sold and you will get the rubles. But I don't know. Like I think we will not loot them. It's just other type of game.
Will you add female playable characters?
We had this question already. Female playable characters. We just had it.
Huh?
We just had this question, but this is again. Yeah. Do we have playable female characters?
The question that everybody asked a long time ago. We don't have our plans right now about playable characters, but there will be female characters in the lore.
Will there be maybe sometime in the future be like a lore tab in-game where you can read about the lore and the characters? Or will that continue to be told through like the movies and later the story quests?
Can you say it again? Story quest.
Will there be maybe in the future like a lore tab in-game where you can read about the characters and like the overall lore?
Yes,
or will
yes,
it continue
yes.
to be told?
Yes. There will be like the part in the handbook that will be about lore, about everything, yes.
Okay.
Hello. I have one question. Will there be kill cams in Arena?
Yes.
Okay, one more question from the chat.
The chat?
Давай только не такие веселые вопросы, как был до этого.
Oh. The chat was really disappointed with the previous question, so I choose another one. When we are going to see suppressors durability?
Some patch, of course. We have plans for it. Да, у нас. А сколько еще?
Actually, we're already here for 1 hour, already here and answering the question. I don't know. It's up to you, actually. 5 more questions. Okay, guys, 5 more questions. The most interesting, okay? Yeah.
So we all know that you and your team don't like the single-player Tarkov version with like mods and stuff. But are you still like looking at some of them like for inspiration or like just maybe even to hire some developers? Because like I saw some videos with like really great mods, like I don't know, recoil-wise or something like that. So do you still maybe get inspired by mods?
I saw a lot of things over there too. I really saw that videos, and the thing is, you can make everything offline. But in our game, it's so complicated to add any feature, especially which related to online and networking. It's pretty hard. Of course, there are features that doesn't need, like the online aspect doesn't need it, but still, we have our own plans. And of course, when people see that somebody made something and it feels like he's way better than us, but still, like we have more important stuff to do, we have more features to do, and most of all, some of the features that propose different modders or something, they are not quite fit in our like philosophy and aspect of the game. So it's just it. We will do what we planned, and we will keep that like connection with ourselves. We don't want to like just make something for the sake of the people. We still need to make EFT that we always wanted to be. So it's important.
Okay, second question of 5.
Hi Nikita. We're already in a fresh new vibe, and I just want to ask, when will be the next vibe, and will it be more frequently or more spaced out?
The next vibe eventually will be at the New Year's patch. So we are thinking about how we should like make it correctly. Maybe it will be seasons or something, but still the idea to have vibes is a good idea to start all over again. But as I mentioned many times before, we plan to add the profile, which will be without vibes. so we'll be able to play it and play it and play it. How it will be exactly still, it's a questionable, but this is the idea.
Do we have somebody who didn't still have an opportunity to ask a question? Please raise your hand. Okay, you. Okay, the third question of 5.
Will you add some kind of matchmaking system maybe based on level or on the money spent on the gear you take into raid?
For Arena, there will be different matchmaker. For Arena, but for the EFT, unfortunately, no. We don't want to make the environment that will be too friendly for those who just started the game, for example. But there will be location, the initial starting location, which will be locked to a specific level. So first, I think 15 or 20 levels will be only on that location. So it will be kind of sandbox for them without any top tier, high level players. So at least something will be in the game for those who just started playing. But we don't plan to make some kind of magic matchmaking system, because literally the idea of AFT that you can meet anyone in any place with any weapon, and that's the kind of realistic, and we want to keep it.
Okay, the third question from the chat, and two more from the crowd.
The chat is asking about different guns, and they mention VZ58 a lot.
Yes, it's planned.
VZ58 is planned, guys. Confirmed.
Perfect. Somebody else? I see you all asked the question. Okay. Is there somebody who? Yeah, you. Okay, you're using your 5 arms to ask one question, right? Okay.
Okay, Nikita.
Fourth question of 5.
Okay, Nikita. There's I don't know if it's maybe law related, but if you open your health tab, you still have radiation. Is there any plan to implement radiation for an event? Okay.
Yes.
Because it's still there. Do you have any idea or?
Of course. Radiation will be added someday, eventually. Most likely with a DLC. Yes.
Okay, and the 5th question, the last question for our Q&A session. Who? We see. Yeah, you. Yeah, you again. Or you. Yeah, you didn't ask correctly.
Hello. What are your plans against cheaters in the future?
What are your plans against cheaters? The last question. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much,
goodbye.
man.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you very much for the question.
The plans are simple. We keep banning them. Even right now, I believe the guys are working, the anti-cheat is working, we're banning them. And with the help of you, with the help of reports, it's ongoing process. It's still, it's nothing like there will be some day that we'll just be free of cheaters. We need to work this out, we need to work it out together, and it was always the highest priority for us. But again, I said it so many times, people kind of not believe in me, and actually I can't tell and can't add anything more. It's just it. We need to fight with them. We actually had several conversations on the Gamescom with different providers of anti-cheat software, so we maybe kind of do some complex solution for that, especially for the arena, especially. So yeah, it was always a priority. Thank you for your question. Thank you. Thank you for your question, guys.
Okay,
Thank
and
you. Thank you.
And the very last question. Our lead community manager asked me to give him an opportunity.
So Nikita just said that there will be different factions like the UN and something like that, and the Russian armed forces. And so will the extracts that are called UN Roadblock or Ruavgate or something like that only be for that faction exclusive? And will there be any way to extract there as another faction too, or will that thing just be locked for you then?
Надо его брать в геймдизайнеры, короче. So it will not be locked for, it will not be faction-specific exits, so you'll still be able to use them as USEC or beer, but conditions will differ. So it will be a little easier to exit for USECs, a little harder for beers, but most importantly, if the roadblock will contain UN troops, something will be different. That's like totally different. Oh yes, good questions. Good questions. That's it.
Actually, Nikita said that it will be great to see you as a game designer.
Yeah,
in
you should
one day.
learn that. You should learn that.
Yeah, just message us, okay? Okay, this is it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for the questions, guys.